A sporty hatchback with all-wheel drive. Guys, today I'm so excited. We have the 2026 Mazda 3 Hatchback. Hey, Garrett.
Hey, Brian.
Garrett's a salesman here at Smale Mazda in Greensburg, and together we're going to take this vehicle on a test drive.
And on top of that, this is the Carbon Edition there, Brian, so it's going to have a lot of cool features for you to definitely look at.
Oh, I'm excited. Let's get to it. If you're interested in a Mazda 3 hatchback, come check out our inventory. We're online at smalemazda.com. Garrett, let's talk about the exterior color here, because I love it.
Well, this is the Polymetal Gray.
What I like about the Polymetal Gray is that it's like a little bit bluish, right?
Yeah, it all depends on how the sun hits it. Obviously, in some light, it's going to turn gray. Others, it's going to have a blue tint to it.
It does have little metal flakes in the paint, so yeah, that really sets it off whenever it's in the sunlight. What's really nice is that it contrasts well with the black accents on this vehicle, too.
Oh, yeah, and I tell you, those black wheels really make it stand out.
Yeah, and the chrome accents as well with the Mazda logo, very big there in the grille. Let's come around and look at these headlights, these LEDs.
They are.
So you actually see the daytime running lights and turn signal indicators there. That really make it stick out as well. Definitely, it looks like the lights kind of come around the side. Does that help you with like, your side angles or anything like that?
Well, obviously, with the headlights, what it's going to do is going to be a more of a broader angle of anything that might be coming at you or from off to the side.
And what size wheels do we have here, Garrett?
They're 18-inch blackout alloy.
Yeah, and they're like a glossy black too, with the chrome accent with the Mazda logo there in the center. Definitely look like a sporty tire on there. Approaching the side view mirror here, we have a blacked out side view mirror. Actually has some metallic flakes in there that really stick out. It has a turn signal indicator on it. And to get into this vehicle, Garrett, what do we have to do?
Well, you're going to have a keyless entry. All you got to do is put your hand behind the handle there and pull.
Yeah, that really was pretty simple. I can tap the ridges there to lock it back up, and all the doors lock there, right?
Yes.
So coming around the side here, what's pretty cool, these tail lights, they kind of come out from the back, kind of look like like an eyebrow. Looks pretty mean, actually.
Well, that's one of the things that one of their Mazda signatures with their taillights.
And we have the Mazda 3 logo, of course, all-wheel drive, because we do have all-wheel drive in this one, and the Mazda logo. If I just hit underneath there, we have a button. I can bring up the trunk here, and the hatch is really nice. You actually have a privacy screen. Does this come with it?
It does, yeah.
That's
It can actually be taken out if you need to.
And you can put the seats down to get even more space in there, but we have some stuff in the back seat, so we won't show you that right now.
It's just like a typical car. You have the 60-40 split.
Oh, good. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and jump into those back seats, see how much space we have back there, and then we'll get this thing out on the road. Jumping into the back seats, this door opens up nice and wide here, Garrett, but what's catching my eye are these red leather seats in here. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love it with the black accents in here. Perforated red leather throughout the back here. We actually have an armrest for the people in the back with 2 cup holders, and we even have a little sunroof up there. Let's jump up front. Let's get this thing out on the road, guys. All right, so let's start this thing up. We're gonna start with the engine start stop button, foot on the brake. Starts right up for us, easily. If I need to adjust the steering wheel, I can do that here. It's a telescoping steering wheel, not electronic, but it does easily shift up and down for me. A nice size screen here, and it looks like we have a digital instrument cluster in front of us, as well as some tactile dials here as well, right? Let's go ahead and start this test drive. We'll get this thing out on the road, check it out a little bit. Just starting things out. Looks like we have the commander controller down here between us on the armrest, and that allows me to control what's on the screen, right?
Yes. Also, if you look down here up towards the front where the cup holders are, you do have a wireless charger.
Nice.
Which also this will mean this also connects wirelessly to your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay.
Nice. And for anybody out there who may be interested in Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, what is it? It allows you to connect to your phone to send text messages, make phone calls. You can get directions. You can listen to your music. It's a really nice feature that increases the versatility of your vehicle for sure. We're kind of lower to the ground in this hatchback. It's a very sporty feel on the ride here, just coming around these bends. Some of the things that we like to go over and talk about here, Garrett, we have heated seats in the front.
Yes, heated seats in the front.
Easy access to the AC controls right here. It's actually a little bit hot in here right now, so I'm just going to turn that down a little bit.
I gotta say, it feels great on this cold day.
Yeah, it really does. When we talk about the screen, is navigation an option in here?
So obviously navigation is always an option. It's something that we do offer aftermarket, but when you say your phone connects to your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you can use Google or Google Maps or anything like that through your phone.
Nice. So let's get this thing out onto the highway from a stop. I'm just gonna put my foot to the ground. So that got us up to speed. Nice smooth transition up to power there, Garrett. What kind of horsepower do we have in this?
We have 186 horsepower.
Okay, cool. Well, that's as much as my SUV has, so that's nice. We can hear it here. It's kind of a sportier ride, just feeling it with the shift points. If I want to make it even more sporty, though, there's probably a way for me to do that, right?
Yeah, right down here, you're going to have the My Drive. All you got to do is just click it up and you put it in the sport mode.
Okay, well, I'll do that now. And we are in sport mode now. All right. I'm hearing that engine a little bit more. You hear the revving, even though I'm off the gas there. That's pretty awesome. Do you hear that? That sounds great. Can you kind of tell me a little bit about this all-wheel drive system in here?
Well, with the Carbon Edition, you will get the all-wheel drive, which normally these cars come in the two-wheel front-wheel drive. So obviously with the all-wheel drive system, you have power to all the wheels, but primarily, just like any of our other all-wheel drive vehicles, primary power is in your front wheels, but again, all wheels have power.
So I imagine the all-wheel drive system really helps you whenever you're driving fast around corners and things like that, right?
It's going to hold the car more to the ground, also through, maybe some snow that you have on the road. It's not going to throw you around where, anybody that's driven a front wheel drive vehicle, sometimes you get that little fishtail feeling.
Yes.
You aren't going to get that in this.
Well, that's cool. We're going to have to test that out because we got some snow on our back lot. So we'll test that out on our way back. I went ahead and activated the cruise control here, and I can tell that it's adaptive. It looks like it's registered the vehicle in front of me, and it seems to have slowed us based on their speed, right?
Obviously, yes. If you looked on the screen, you did have like a couple bars in there. What that means is that it's going to tell you set the difference between you and the other car in front of you. So therefore, it's going to read the car in front of you, take you to the speed that they're going at. Therefore, if they slow down, you're going to slow down. They speed up, you're going to go up to the speed that you have it set at.
And I can close that gap or make that gap further away, whatever I'm more comfortable with or want to do. If they come down to a complete stop, will we?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's always a good thing to have. It's nice for long traveling situations where you don't want to have your foot on the accelerator or even the brake for a long period of time. Adaptive cruise control is a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy using it in my car, and here is no exception. So the car in front of us is starting to slow down, as we see, and we're slowing down to their speed. If I were to inch over here to the left, it's actually taking the steering wheel and kind of inching me back within the lines of the road. So that's a different system than the adaptive cruise control. What's that called?
That's lane keep assist.
Cool. Once again, for those long trips, just if you're kind of maybe unattentive, I actually really like that. If I were maybe, if I was trying to eat something in the car ride, that's, I'm not condoning it, but, sometimes you get a little bit distracted and you want to, make sure that you're within the lines of the road. And just having a system like this that just kind of pinballs you between the lines of the road is nice to have. And it's slowing you based on the car in front of you, so that it's really lessening the likelihood of some type of accident here. Another button I'm seeing here on the steering wheel, looks like on the left-hand side, we have our push-to-talk button. So what all does that do?
Well, obviously, if you have your phone connected to your car, you can answer a phone call. But also what this car offers is has Alexa built in.
Oh, okay.
So if you have an Alexa account, you can connect your Alexa account with the car, and therefore you have Alexa at home you can set your thermostat, turn on lights, whatever you have connected to Alexa home.
Wow, that's really cool. We also have an info button up here. It kind of changes what I can have on my instrument cluster. So I'm just going to keep that in the speedometer mode. I like that, but we also have some of these other options like our safety features we can have up there. Of course, those come up naturally anyway, so, to each their own. So let's take a minute and talk about this auto hold here for a second. I'm going to come down to a complete stop with that active. I have hold that came up on my instrument cluster up here, and now I can take my foot off of the brake. And this is great for stop and go traffic. If you're in a lot of traffic, this comes in really handy. You can really just not have to worry about pressing in on that brake the entire time that you're driving. Whenever the car in front of us goes, I can now hit the accelerator, and this is going to take us out of that and get us up to speed really quickly there. I didn't even have to, turn that off or anything like that. It just sort of let us go through. So auto hold's another one of those features. If you know how to use it, it really comes in handy.
Auto hold is like more of an anti-fatigue thing. Like for instance, you're in a rush hour traffic, long distance. For me, being a bigger guy, being 6'4", my legs get a little tired. It's so nice to have something like that where I can take my foot off there and kind of stretch a little bit.
Yes, absolutely, I agree. As far as the warranty goes for this vehicle, how long is that?
Well, they get the standard Mazda warranty on every vehicle we sold, which is the 3-year 36,000 mile bumper to bumper and a 5-year 50,000 mile powertrain.
So definitely you're taken care of there. Mazdas are really known for being reliable. I actually had a conversation with one of our parts guys, and he was saying, that's the problem, is that they don't break down that often. It's a really reliable vehicle, and I hear really great things from everybody who owns them. All right, let's check out the space on this armrest while we're at a stop. I'm just gonna, actually you can slide that back if you want to, and that lifts up. And look at that. That's you have some good space for storing stuff. You have 2 USB-C fast charging ports in there. So definitely a lot of room.
Well, Brian, one of the things I want to point out is I love this dash. I love how you get this nice leather with the nice red trim in it.
Yes.
Stitching. It's really nice.
Yeah, it adds a real sporty touch to it to have that red that blends in well with the seats too.
Oh yeah.
I love that. Definitely feels like premium. Everything's got a premium feel, including the steering wheel here, which has nice little ribbing on it for me to be able to grab and turn. All right, Garrett, here's the true test, right? We got a snowstorm last weekend, and we got a bunch of snow in front of us. Let's take this thing out onto the snowy portion of our course and really give it a go, because we are lower to the ground, right?
We are.
So this is the test for the all-wheel drive system, and being lower to the ground, we are in a sedan too. There's not too many sedans with all-wheel drive systems.
There aren't.
Yeah, it looks like it's handling this without a problem. We're dealing with several inches here too. So some of this course is really icy, and we got a big dip here. So we'll take that easy. There we go. Not a problem. One big thing, you get on snowy, icy hills. We have a snowy, icy hill right here. So we're gonna give this a try from a standstill, right? If you're out there and you're stuck, it's probably because you're on a hill, I would think. But a little bit of acceleration there, got up through. Yeah, I'm not sure if any other sedan without all-wheel drive would be able to take it that easily.
Well, I don't think so. Because I tell you, if two-wheel drive, you're gonna be slipping.
Yeah, getting through the heavy stuff here. Yeah. Yeah, and we're getting right through it. So what a fun, sporty ride here today, Garrett. The Mazda 3 Hatchback Carbon Edition. If people have questions about any of the features on this vehicle, how would they be able to contact you?
Well, Brian, they can stop down at our store at Smell Mazda, located on Route 30 here in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, or they can come visit us online at smellmazda.com.
And that's going to do it for our test drive today, guys. So until next time, enjoy the ride.
See you later.